All right, everybody, welcome back. Hi, my name's Andrew. I'm here with Josh. We're going to be giving you our Week 8 prep football picks. We're going to be talking about our 3 featured games. That's going to be Sedro-Woolley at Lynden, Meridian against Mount Baker, and finish up with Sehome at Ferndale. Then we're going to give you our rapid-fire picks. So I'll get into it. First off, Sedro-Woolley is traveling to play Lynden in a rematch of last year's state title game. Obviously going to be a really good one. I know Lynden had a ton of motivation last week, kind of playing the underdog card, if you will, against Ferndale. They're certainly going to have plenty more motivation this week after last year's state title game. I think the key in this one is Lynden's defense. They've been playing really well. They got a lot of weapons to stop against Sedro-Woolley with Carter Crosby, Wagner, the Hornbacks, a lot of good guys out there. But in the end, I really like how Lynden's playing right now. I'm going to go ahead and give them a home win, 31-21.
You know, like you said, I do like how Lynden's playing right now. They kind of put that early season troubles behind them. But last year's state championship game, Sedro-Woolley really showed how good its defense is. And, you know, they have a lot of those same guys this year. And I think that'll be somewhat in Lynden's head a little bit, at least in the back of their mind, maybe make them apprehensive a little bit. And I think it could end up costing them. I think Lynden probably rallies late, gets behind early, but rallies late. But I'm still going with the Cubs in this one, 28-21.
Sure. Okay, next up, the big 1A matchup this week, Meridian and Mount Baker. A few weeks ago, these two teams offered up one of the best games of the year so far, I'd probably say, and I expect this one to be no different. I think this is going to be a good one. Meridian really has to find an answer for Mount Baker's kind of well-rounded offense. Last time they played, they really honed in on the run game, but were really susceptible against the pass game. So I think that's going to be key for Meridian. But in the end, it's a home game for Mount Baker. I think Jed Schleimer's going to really get it going, and I'm going to go ahead and give Baker a tight 35-28 win.
Yeah, the last meeting between these two games I got to watch in person, and it was just a fantastic game. But the key takeaway, I think, from that was Meridian really controlled the game for a half. You know, they have the athletes to do it, and I think that'll give them confidence heading into this week as well. You know, I like Mount Baker as a team, but I think Meridian's gonna get the win this week. I'm giving them a 31-28 victory.
Sure. Okay. And lastly, Sehome travels to Ferndale. Ferndale can't be too happy after last week's home loss to Lynden. That was a tough one for them. And even if you want to throw some more motivation out there, losing to Sehome last year, they're going to be plenty fired up for this one. I really look at this as a bounce back week for the Golden Eagles. I think they're come in, play really well. Sehome's offense has kind of been struggling. They're shut out last week to Squalicum. So, I think Ferndale comes in and, or rather at home, handles Sehome pretty handily. I'm going to give the Golden Eagles a 35-7 win.
Yeah, last year that was kind of a weird game there with Sehome upsetting Ferndale, and I think that'll give them a ton of motivation to get back on top in that matchup this year. Ferndale's got such a strong team this year. They can run the ball. They have one of the best defenses in the league, and I think they'll just be a little bit too much for Sehome to handle this week. I'm giving them the 28-7 win.
All right, now for our rapid-fire picks. First up, we got Blaine at Squalicum. I'm going to go ahead and give the Storm a 35-14 win.
Yeah, I'll go Squalicum as well in this one, 42-10.
Next up, Lynden Christian travels to play Nooksack Valley. I'm going to give the Lynx a 28-14 win in this one.
Yeah, I'll have Lynx as well, 33-14.
Burlington Edison against Anacortes. I'm going to give Burlington Edison a big 55-14 win.
Yeah, I'll go with the Tigers also, 42-17.
Next up, Bellingham travels to play LeConner. I'm not going to go against Bellingham this time. I'm going to give them a 24-17 victory.
I actually will go against Bellingham this time. I'm going with LeConner 28-10.
All right, lastly, Darrington at Lummi. I'm going to go ahead and give Lummi a 42-28 win in this one.
Yeah, I think the Blackhawks roll 56-12.
All right, that's all for this week's picks. Make sure you follow all the prep sports action at bellinghamherald.com/sports and check out our Twitter feeds below. Thanks for stopping by and look forward to next week.